Good morning. Are you Travis Smith? And Mr. Smith was previously in court, entered a plea of guilty to theft of property with previous convictions. And I've received the pre-sentence report. Have you both had an opportunity to review that report?
I've read it, John.
I have, Judge.
Are there any additions or corrections?
No, well, one thing is it's an addition, and I just found out about it Friday. In the report, it says his mother abandoned him at 3, which is true. But she's now straightened herself out, and she's helping run a rehab center in Lafayette, and it's going to become part of his life. He's got 2 uncles here, so he has. They're in the courtroom. He has strong family support.
Okay.
A lot stronger than what that says.
Good. Thank you. I am also going to take judicial notice of the court's file. Mr. Smith was previously found not competent and was sent to the John Dunn Behavioral Science Center and restored competency. Any issues right now before sentencing with competency?
No, I think have you been taking medicine in jail?
Okay.
I don't think so, yeah.
Okay,
But might have to be a psychiatrist to truthfully answer it, correctly answer it.
All right. So, Mr. Smith, I'm going to find that you previously entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and at this time, follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney. Find you guilty of theft of property with previous convictions. Sentence you in accordance with that agreement to a term of 2 years in the state jail prison. But that will be probated for 5 years. So you'll be on probation for 5 years. You're ordered to pay the $1,000 fine and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. That is going to include being on the mental health caseload so that you can get whatever help you need. Follow all of those recommendations, meetings, medication, whatever. That's all part of your probation now. You do all of that. This is a great opportunity for you to get your life back on track. And you'll be able to serve that 2-year sentence while you're out on probation. The other side of that, though, is if you violate any condition of probation, you'll be brought back into court and you could be facing that 2-year sentence that you've agreed to. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I'm handing you 2 things. One is the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, and so you waived your right to appeal. I've also handed you a written admonishment regarding your ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition. Because of the judgment entered against you, you're ineligible under Texas law to possess a firearm or ammunition. Possession of a firearm or ammunition could lead to charges against you. If you have any questions about the laws that make you ineligible to possess a firearm or ammunition, or about how long that lasts, you can talk with Mr. Adams.
Judge's misdemeanor will be dismissed.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's what I was
thank you.
going to say.
All right, so they'll get that misdemeanor dismissed as well as part of that this morning. Okay, good luck to you.
Thank you, Honor. He'll be released today.
He should be, yeah, as long as there's no other hold that misdemeanor. Once if there's nothing else in any other county, but if it's just this. Yeah, you should be released today, and you'll get some instructions today before you leave the courtroom from probation to tell you exactly what to do when you're released. Okay. Okay.
Thank you, Honor.
Yes, sir. Ms. DeLays, you have Jeremy Alexander. Sir, are you John Hill? And let me get this pulled up correctly. Mr. Rojas, will your client waive a formal reading of the motion?
He will, yes.
Mr. Hill, in clause number 22-40932, I have an amended motion to revoke your unadjudicated probation. Shows that you were placed on probation March 28th of 2023 for the 3rd-degree felony offense of forgery of a financial instrument. Is it the docket for some reason has state jail beside it?
It looks like it's a 3rd, Your Honor, on the motion, on the admin.
Okay. I just want to make sure I'm saying the right thing because it has SJ on the docket.
It was enhanced, Your Honor.
Okay, so it was a state jail felony forgery that was enhanced to a 3rd degree.
Yes, Your Honor.
And it was a 5-year deferred probation. Is that correct? The motion alleges that you violated your probation. Count 1 alleges that you committed the offense of theft of property less between $100 and $750, April 15th of 2026. Is that true or not true? True or not true?
Judge, we can drop count two. It's duplicative. It's injurious habit. We're committing theft. I'm sorry. We're going to drop count two just because it's duplicative.
Count three alleges that you're behind in your court assessed fees as of April 16th of 2026 in the amount of $10,859. Is that true or not true?
True.
Count four alleges that you failed to report as directed to the probation department for the months of April and May of 2026. And is that true or not true?
True.
Count five alleges that you failed to remain in Jefferson County, Texas, and that you were in Orange County June 1st of 2026 where without permission. Is that true or not true?
True.
And then count six alleges that you failed to immediately report the arrest for theft of property to your probation officer. And is that true or not true?
True.
Did you enter your pleas of true to counts 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6 freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
And did you plead true to those counts because they're actually true?
Yes.
Give me just a second. I need to look back at some things to understand. I'm looking for the PSI. Also.
Is your question about the 3 hour?
It's actually a third degree. It wasn't enhanced. It was not
Okay.
enhanced. It was a third degree forgery. That
Then-
was amended back when he entered that plea in March to show that it was just the caption that was incorrect. Okay, got it.
I'm sure.
What is the status of the new theft case?
It's pending, Judge. When this is over, we're going to take him down the hall and give him plea to that one as well.
I know.
I believe it's set this morning also.
I realize most of this history is very old. I just don't know that I love a 45-day sanction for someone with this kind of history for the same type of, it's a theft.
And Judge, if I can, the thing that he was stealing food, it's not like he was out stealing stuff to go, alcohol or anything like that. He and his son have started a trucking company. He is going to be gainfully employed when he's released. And I think, as far as I know, the court's not really concerned about the money, but he did have an accident which made it hard for him to stay up to date on probation fees. And he's trying to turn his life around, Judge. I think like I said, he started the trucking company. That's a step in the right direction, I think.
All right. So, Mr. Hill, I have here on the tablet some documents that have your signature on them that the state's marked as exhibit number 1. Before you sign these, did you go over them with Mr. Rojas?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you fully understand them? And do you understand if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney that you'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal?
Yes.
Now, it looks like the agreement is for me to continue you on probation, but order a 45-day sanction as a condition, and with the caveat that you're going to go take care of the other case. There's going to actually be a plea. It's not getting dismissed, correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Is that your understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Obviously you can tell I don't love this agreement. I want to make sure you understand if I follow this agreement and you're in trouble and you're in here again on another motion, it's not going to go this way. Okay.
But I'm embarrassed.
All right. I'm going to state tenders number 1.
No objections.
It's admitted any evidence that Mr. Hill is not competent.
No, Your Honor.
All right, sir, I'm going to find that you entered your pleas of true to counts 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6 freely and voluntarily. Find those counts true, find sufficient evidence to find you guilty and revoke your probation, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to continue you on probation. I'm going to order that 45-day sanction. And you will get, agreement is for him to get credit since the motion, right? The arrest on the motion.
Yes, Your Honor.
So you will get credit on that 45 days for any amount of time that you've been in since you were arrested on the motion to revoke. So not from the original part of the case, but just since you've been in on this. I'm going to hand you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, and so you have waived your right to appeal. Take advantage of this today. All right, good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You can go back with the bailiff.
Yes, ma'am.
Yano Sevilla Jr.
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Sevilla, the best you can, would you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this hearing will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Thank you. You can put your hand down. And Mr. Parker, will he waive the formal reading of the motion?
Your Honor.
Mr. Sevilla, in clause number 2239617, I have a motion to revoke your community supervision. Shows that you were placed on probation November 30th of 2022 for the 3rd-degree felony offense of stalking. And that was a 7-year term in prison that was probated for 10 years. Is that correct?
Yes.
The motion alleges that you violated your probation. Count 1 alleges that you committed the new offense of criminal mischief May 23rd of 2026 in Orange County, Texas. And is that true or not true?
That's true.
Count 2 alleges that you committed the offense of stalking May 22nd of 2026 through May 28th of 2026 in Orange County, Texas. And is that true or not true?
That's true.
Count 3 alleges that you failed to, it's really the same.
It is, Judge. This was a motion that was filed rather quickly at the court's request, so I put everything.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I appreciate that. I'm going to skip 3. Count 4 alleges that you violated a term and condition of your probation by prohibiting the possession of a firearm, in that you were in possession or observed in a video displaying and possessing a shotgun and a red shotgun shell in November of 2025. Is that true or not true? Count 5 alleges that you violated the term and condition of your probation that required you to have no contact with the victim, Cynthia Gonzalez, and that on May 23rd of 2026, you sent text messages to Cynthia Gonzalez in violation of that order. Is that true or not true?
That's true, Mom.
Count 6 alleges that you are behind in your court-assessed fees as of June 2nd of 2026 in the amount of $349. And is that true or not true?
That one's complicated. I was gonna pay. I never had problems paying.
Well, it was just as of that date. So that's fine. I'll put not true for 6. All right. Did you enter your pleas of true to counts 1, 2, and 5 freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you plead true to those counts because they're actually true?
That's true.
All right, then I'm going to find that you entered your pleas of true to counts 1, 2, and 5 freely and voluntarily. Find those counts true, find sufficient evidence to revoke your probation, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to reset your case for a sentencing hearing, ask the probation department to do an updated report. Obviously, if there's any evidence with regard to the firearm allegation in count 4, we can hear that. It shouldn't take too long if you want to have somebody here on that.
Well, Judge, and just so you're aware, I did contact Orange County DA's office last week. They do not yet have that case. In anticipation of these pleas of true or not true, I reached out to them. Also reached out to Detective Taylor at the Bridge City Police Department. I would like to bring him at the sentencing regardless of these pleas for the court. I think it'd be important based on the fact that he's on probation for the stalking. It's the same victim, Miss Gonzalez, in both cases. I've handled it since the beginning of it. So if you would allow us a little bit of extra time, I'd like to bring that detective
Sure.
as well.
And we could do that on a regular morning
Yes,
docket,
that'd be
but
fine.
yeah, that would
Would you
be,
note I'll have a witness or two?
okay. Do you anticipate witnesses?
Just my client.
Okay, so we'll just make a notation that there will be witnesses and maybe put this one at 11 for a sentencing, and we'll get an updated pre-sentence report. Anything that you think is important for me to know, get that information to Mr. Parker.
I'll give him later.
I understand.
Yeah, just you'll talk before sentencing and he'll present all that to me on your behalf when we come back. All right, go back with the bailiff.
Come see. You get this.